What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to the video. So in this episode we'll be taking off the timing cover and taking off all the timing parts, and if it's not too long, I'll either split it up or we'll just go ahead and take the cylinder head off. So stay tuned, guys. So as you guys can see, I have my two top, and this may be a bit off in camera. They're not actually 100% facing each other. I had that same situation because I thought I was doing it wrong when I first installed this brand new timing chain and tensioner, but the car has been running fine ever since, other than the whole I can't figure out this coolant leak situation from the side of the head. Other than that, the car started up. I didn't have any timing off error or anything. So you got the two marks facing each other. You have the two dots. Now I'm not sure if this is supposed to be in between the links or matching with one of the link, but mine, it's not in between. I'll do some research on that. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be in between, because when you do the colored links, when you first set up your timing chain, you want the link to match with the dot. So I'm not sure. Obviously when you turn the motor over, they're not gonna match up. Those links are just for helping you to set it up for the first time. So, but you guys can't see this one, but this is the one on the timing cover. I painted my timing cover black, so it's kind of hard to see, but it's just gonna be one mark. So once I have my timing set, I'm gonna go ahead and take my Serpentine belt off by this. I think it's a 14 or 15, but this is for the tensioner, and I'm just gonna back this off so I can take this belt off, so we can go ahead and try to get this harmonic balancer off. That's off. So I don't know if you guys can see that much better. As you can see, that mark, and I just put back on the top cover because I don't want debris. But let me show you guys real quick. As you can see, I don't want the debris getting inside. So I'm gonna set you guys up on the tripod, and I'm gonna start with the regular 19mm socket. I'm not gonna use that OEM Honda tool, that crank pulley tool, because I'm not gonna fight with it. I know the line will work. If you guys want to go ahead and use that method, put it right in there. Get a 1/2 inch. Either you want to stand on it or put something on it, or if you have someone to help you, and you're gonna turn counterclockwise, because this motor's the rotation is clockwise. To get this bolt off is counterclockwise. So you have somebody hold this clockwise and you turn counterclockwise, and if you can get it off, man, mazel tov, good for you. But I ain't doing it that way, so I'm sorry. So I won't be showing this method in this video. My apologies. So again, I'm gonna try with the 19, the regular 19, my regular trusty Pittsburgh Harbor Freight socket that I've been using for 2 years now, and see if that takes it off. So tensioner cover is off. So I want you guys to watch this orange stuff. Okay, this is the lever that locks. This arm moves, and this is what allows you to lock with a push pin, a tab. I actually still have the one that came with this, but you can use a regular thumbtack, and it allows you to put it in the hole so you can take these 10mm off. Or just to get the slack off the chain, I'm sorry. So I want you guys just to watch that. I'm gonna rotate the engine. And mine doesn't move a lot because the tensioner is still young. You know what I'm saying? So this car isn't close to 500 miles yet. It's getting there, but you guys can see it in the video. Let's move in ever so slightly. Find a little bit of compression. If you guys hear that. Mine lines right up, so normally if it, and I noticed on when I tore this motor apart for the first time, so it's a little bit off. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna rotate the crank a little bit counterclockwise. If I don't drop it, and if it's did on camera, but it moved a little bit. I'm gonna grab a thumbtack, and this one is the end is real long, so I'm just gonna stick it right in there like that. Just put the motor back in time. Make sure my timing marks lined up. And that should take some of the slack off of the chain. So yeah, now I can go ahead and take the pulley off. So obviously you want to remove the things that are going to be in your way. So for me, I have my water pump oil cooler, which is a definite, I would say, to do mod if you're doing a K24 or a K24 setup. So you need K20Z3 or K20Z3 or Type R style oil pump, water pump housing, and the oil cooler. And you'll probably have to put a plug in your back of your block from the S2000, so you can loop it inside the block. But that's another story. So I'm gonna take this line off. I already loosened my post mount. So 1, 2, 3, 4 14mm bolts. I'm gonna get to taking off the sensor. I think it's the cam angle, cam position sensor. Those are 10s all the way around the case, or 10s as well, and you have 3 on the bottom that is attached to the oil pan. Yeah, I should be able to pull this case off. So I'll be back. Alright, so now I got all those bolts out. A little bit of a fight. Guys, so this is how I'm looking. So like I said, you need to remove things that are in your way. So for me, I had the oil cooler, since I'm a K20 motor, K20Z3, 10mm all the way around. You got the 3 on the bottom that I had to remove for the timing cover, and the VTC, the oil control solenoid thingy. And yeah, nothing looks bad in here. Still look pretty good. Yeah, I thought the timing chain guide was gonna rub. Didn't have enough clearance, but this is still holding up good. Have this pulse plate. You want to make sure you put this where it says outside. Take pictures, guys. You know, I said that a lot in my videos. If you guys watch my videos, you want to take pictures if you're doing this your first time. I've done this so many times and I'm still taking pictures, so I'm not a pro at this stuff. So you can see all my timing marks are lined up. There should be another one down here. Got the two dots up top. So yeah, it's real good. So what I got next is removing your timing tensioner, removing the guide. Hopefully I can find this because I don't know what the hell this is, but this is I think it's going to be a 6 Allen, between a 6 to 8 Allen, and the rest of them 10 millimeters. So yeah, gotta remove this because this is not stock. You're not going to have this if it's a stock motor. If it's an OEM untouched, never opened motor, you're not going to have this. So it's just going to be just your regular Allen bolts with this tensioner attached to it. This is just a tool that helps you if you're going to change your camshaft and you don't want to take all this off and it's still going to be inside of the car. This will eliminate the slack, so you won't, you know, skip a tooth or nothing at the bottom. So yeah, I'll be back when I get all that off. So stay tuned, guys. Alright guys, so timing tensioner is removed, as well as the timing chain tensioner. That top bolt or Allen is a 6 millimeter. Oh, at the bottom part of the chain removed. Now I'm gonna go on to taking off the cam holders. I'll put in a video, the orientation that these need to be removed. If you have a K20Z3, one thing I noticed when I was getting those K20Z3 cams, the K20Z3 has this middle bolt, I don't. So that's something you want to look out for if you're doing this for your first time. I don't know if you guys can see this poking through, but there's the head studs, the RP. If you want to as well, I bought this tool and I put it on. First time I was timing this motor. It's an OEM alignment tool. It goes to the back of the camshaft. Now this thing cost me $30. If you don't have that kind of money, you can go ahead and use some drill bits, but it fits, as you can see. To tell how you're in time as well, this is supposed to fit in the back of these two holes. So I'm sorry guys, I have shaky hands, anxiety and all that, but yeah, so that one fits right in there, and this one should fit right in there as well. So it's off a bit because that when I took the chain off, it moved a bit, but it's pretty much aligned. So say we were timing, I would just go to the other side of the intake cam and move it and just stick this in, and it'll be in line. So like I said, you can get some drill bits, or you can get this tool. I'm probably going to do a lot of K20s, so I didn't mind buying it. So yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and take these off. Alright family, so now I have all those bolts loose. A little tip to get these off, if they're pretty tight in there, you just want to use a mallet or lightly tap with a hammer, metallic hammer. Just tap the side, or you can just rock the bolts inside of them. And everything's numbered. Number 1 is obviously closer to the timing side. Again, like I said, you want to take pictures if you're confused, and you're gonna have your motor dismantled for a while. But yeah, there's always the instruction manual. So just go ahead and take these bad boys out. I don't know if I said it, but it's the 12mm bolts and 2 at the end closest to the cam sensors that are 10mm. If you have a K20Z3, you're gonna have a total of 23, if I'm correct, and if you're a K20 like me, you're gonna have a total of 22 because we don't have that bolt in the middle. So in the middle of this, you guys can see, but in the middle of this number 3 camshaft capped. So, yep, we should be able to remove our cams. To pry this up, okay, because this is going to be hard to get off, with combination of a screwdriver and a rag, just prying these small sections. Just be careful because it's aluminum and you don't want to chip on it. So I already have mine loose. You guys saw that, and I'm just going to carefully, see that? Don't want to do that. Or what you can do is get some zip ties and tie it around each lobe. So yeah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna hold it tight and put that shit right inside the house. Okay, so I'll be back with this off. Alright guys, so I just put it over there. I gotta open the door and the dog is gonna run out, so everything's still intact. So yeah, so next video, you know, for the Nature of the Beast episode, we're going to take these ARP, you guys can see them, the ARP head bolts off, so we can take the cylinder head off. Everything is still looking good, guys. I'm really happy in myself how this whole build is. I mean, I don't see anything out of the way. I mean, hopefully it's just that's the head gasket, man. But I got a buddy in South Haven, Mississippi. If he's watching this video, he installed a whole D&J kit. He rebuilt his K20. He was on a budget, you know, that's life. Had some things going on. His RSX broke down on him, and to be honest with you, the motor even blew. It was something was wrong with the alternator, and he went and built a whole thing. And his car is still holding up to today. And I have an expensive Cometic head gasket, so I'm really hoping maybe the ARP head studs backed off a bit. I don't know if it's a head, hopefully not the block. Like I said, car ain't overheating, so. But the other detail stuff that I thought was going to be harder, and you know, because this is my first crazy build, everything's looking okay. So in the next video, stay tuned, check the cylinder head off, do some measurements, and see if that brand new Honda head gasket works, or if the head's messed up, or if the block is somehow miraculously messed up. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys learned something from that whole timing chain and cam removal, and stay tuned for the episode, guys.